evening baseball on. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Another 0-2 home. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Next up for the A's, number 22. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 22.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Matt Olson. He's always a long ball threat, currently fourth in the American League in that department. Ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Chapman becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready with another 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Marcus Semien is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point. It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Called strike over the outside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, number 22. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 2-2.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Jed Lowry now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Bullet back up the middle. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there now. And he has it. 2 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Josh Fegley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We'll see Robinson Cano. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Kevin Pillar.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Kevin Pillar is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in, Matt Olson. A strikeout and a line-out for him so far. To the right.
1-1-1.
But that one rolls foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and now the A's designated hitter, Matt Joyce. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gordon giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in, Josh Begley. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. A look there at the bait for Zach Duke. Is the man called on?
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on the Edwin Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early?
Hit high and deep out to left field. Hernandez going back on it. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Corey Seager.
Designated hitter.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 17 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. And that's the second out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Strike three called, and the inning is over. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. On the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Next for the Dodgers, Mark Reynolds. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is... In now is Yasiel Puig, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
1 out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In there, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw it 1-1 up after your offense put up some runs. I can't tell you he's in the dugout.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now batting, Mark Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Yasiel Puig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's low, ball 4. Striding in, Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And as it turns out, the 2 out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he got him swinging. Chris Taylor is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Healy is there, and the side is leading off the inning, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers. Here's Mark Reynolds. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Popped him up. Segura is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Striding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
Dissipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Chris Taylor 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 7-1 the final today. The Mariners led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Edwin Jimenez earns his 6th win. Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game. I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Pollock gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, as we run you the numbers to see the split. July and August. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next for Seattle, Edwin Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Leading off the inning, Daniel Descalso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1. To his left, Seager. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Clay Buchholz. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
1-1.
He's on the ground over to first. Healy scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the So here now is the pitcher, Edwin Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Avila is there. And that retires the side. So no. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike. Marte is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Look at our line score to this point, and boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Weak chopper up the line. Seager takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that one just missed outside. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jake Lamb will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 287 the average coming in. 11 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. A.J. Pollock, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Straight up.
High pop-up. Keeley is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Edwin Jimenez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Gene Segura. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that you're hurt.
Oh, it does hurt to be. Oh, it does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. David Peralta is on deck. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Marte, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a ball hit softly on the ground. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Seager waits on it. And the inning is over. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Edwin Jimenez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Pollard is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the base. Digging in now, Steven Souza. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Descalso behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Alex Colomé, a 6'1".
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win,